Well, I had been down Little Italy to the farmer's market a number of years ago, and I remember there was an older gentleman walking around. He was dressed real nice, and he was carrying 2 bags of groceries, and he had just shopped at the farmer's market and had a bread sticking out. And I said to myself, boy, that would be fun. It was a 15-minute walk to Balboa Park. I walked almost every morning down to the marina, all the way down to Seaport Village. I could walk at night to the Symphony, to Horton Plaza. Had a tremendous amount of restaurants and good shops, all within 5 minutes of my apartment and of my condo. And it wasn't in the flight path, which was important to me. And it was I felt relatively safe. I never had a problem the 2.5 years I lived down there. And it was a real good energy. Good mix of international people always around, and you'd walk around here and all kind of foreign language being spoken, and everybody was always happy down here, and it was just a real nice place to be. I was a client of Hazelton and Associates, and I had a phenomenal property in Little Italy. Had a private gym and a private rooftop deck, and I loved living downtown, and when the time came to sell it, I decided to contact Nicole and her team, and we met and went through the property and figured out a price and a marketing strategy, and I let Nicole handle the whole process, and turned out a great adventure from start to finish. There were some hiccups along the way. I mean, we had it in escrow, and the buyers ended up walking from the deal. Nicole cheered me on and very positive about it and said, don't worry, we'll find somebody else. I've been an agent in Arizona and California for 25 years. It's a testimonial to Nicole and her group that instead of putting the listing out myself to save the 3%, which, you're talking $20,000, that I knew how important it was to have people that know what they're doing and that they're going to market it correctly and hold open houses and caravans and brochures and things like that. It was what I considered a no-brainer. I was going to let it be sold professionally, and I was glad I made that decision. I never had any doubts about it, and it was handled the way I expected it to be handled.